Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Samphil's Grand Theft Auto 4 100% guided walkthrough. So, tell you what, we are going to actually be doing some activities to get these out of the way. If you haven't beat anyone at a game of pool yet, please do so now. As you all may know, if you've been watching my guide, I already beat Michelle at a game of pool when I took her out on a date. So I don't need to do that, but there is something inside this area that we do need to complete, which is Cube 3D, or Cubed. I think it's Cube 3D. So activities, Cube 3D, high score. Yes, you do have to beat the high score. It is quite a fun but unique puzzle game that you've played before, apparently. So, and just to show you all the tutorial here real quick. So the aim of the game is to prevent the colored blocks from reaching the top of the grid. You know, kind of like a Tetris type of situation, I guess, going on there. Okay, randomly colored blocks are created at the top of the screen and will fall down the grid. In pairs of two, I should say. So the falling blocks is rotated around the central axis by pressing either left or right directional pad or using the left stick. I always like using the directional pad because I feel like it's a bit more accurate. You know, and I feel like the left stick, you can be a little too loose with it. Loosey-goosey. Right. So you can control the fall. Just like that until it reaches the bottom. Now, blocks are removed by forming a sequence of 4 or more similarly colored blocks so their faces are touching. Okay, so like 4 or more, it'll take the blocks away and give you some points. Once removed from the grid, any blocks above those removed will fall down to fill the empty spaces. Each time empty spaces are removed, the score for each block removal gets multiplied. So if you do a few at a time, boost it up. If a group of 4 blocks of the same color are arranged to form a square, they will become a larger block of that color. And this is what you want to try to also work for during this game. For each of these larger blocks that are removed, the power bar will increase. You see up there in the top left. It takes 4 large blocks to completely fill the power bar. Wish you would do this a little faster. Okay, once the power bar has been filled, once you can use the power by using either X, Y, A, or B. A maximum of 3 power-ups can be stored for future use by repeatedly filling up the power bar. You see, it has power times 3. Once it reaches the third one, you can't fill it up anymore. So that is pretty much it for the tutorial. So now we just got to start it. Of course, you know, there is the high score there of 10,950. So here are these first 2 colors. And you see you have level 1. So what I'm going to do is just kind of move these so they match up just like that. And you see we have the blue here on this side. There we go, with red there. And I'm going to kind of move these again. And see we'll have our first 4 matched up. Push down to make it go down faster. There's the next 4. You see it's 150 points for each 4 you get. And don't worry, I'm not going to show the entire thing, to where I get the high score here. So since these 2 are the same color, I'm going to actually bring these down just like this. This way we have our first block of 4. And see it fills our power bar right there up by 1. There we go. And here we go again. As you can see, they kind of come as a mixture of colors. And the higher level you get, new colors will be introduced. You'll see that later on here. All right. Awesome. So now I'm just going to kind of try to figure out how I want to do this. There we go. I see 4 and 4. All right. So you bring these all the way down. Bring that down like that. Now what I'm going to do is, with this is that since I know the green will disappear, I'm going to go ahead and let the red rest on top of that, and I'll bring the red down, so this be those 2 together. I'm going to move this over here. There we go. Now, why did I do that? You know what? There we go, just like that. I'm going to skip ahead here. You see you have the power of 3, have that all filled up. So what I'm going to do is probably show one of these specials. There we go. That was the B special, the one on the furthest left, which took out the bottom rows there. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead again. And you see here, we could use B again. Go take those out. And you see we have the other colors here. We have orange and, like, was it the pink? Get this again. Perfect. All right. Yep. Let this go again. And let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and show another, maybe, I don't know, maybe another power up here. Maybe the green one, which would be the, was it the A? I think. Yeah. Let this go a little further. Okay, as you see with my score there, I've already beat the high score of 11,275 now, with a high score of 10,950. So I can go ahead and end this at any time if I wanted to. And here, but I did want to show another power up, which was the blue one, or the X. And see, you can choose a random color to be taken off the grid. I really didn't have much of any of them. They're all kind of equaled out there. So I just kind of went ahead and just let it take out the yellows. Why not? All right. So there we go. I've already beat the high score. Like I said, it's easy enough. So I'm going to go ahead and, probably just go ahead and let this in because I'm already at 12,950. Yeah, just let it go all the way down, and perfect. All right, so high scores. There we go. Make sure you have the high score to get that percentage boost for the game itself, the Grand Theft Auto game itself, not this game. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in my actual initials here, which is P, J, and E. Of course, the bird's chirping like crazy, so sorry if you hear her in the background. All right, that's it. There you go. So we can go ahead and see the high scores there, with mine being at 12,950. Of course, if you read the other initials there, it's quite funny. All right, so that is it for that one. So again, you had to have the high score of Cube 3D, which will put us at 14.77% now towards 100% completion. But I'm also going to do some other activities here in this video, not just that. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, just kind of show. I think it should be on this score here. I think it should have the Cube 3D. Yep, there we go. High score. And the time played, you see the total was 24 minutes, 35 seconds for all of that. You see how much I cut out there. Anyway, so now on to the next part. Okay, so the next activity is going to be bowling a full game, and this you can actually hold off on if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and go on another date with Michelle and take her bowling. Again, I guess.
Michelle, it's Niko. Want to hang out with me?
Haven't heard from you in a while. Thought you forgot about me. Sure, I'd like that. Pick me up in an hour?
Great news.
Alright, so now we have to go see her within the hour. And yeah, it's just bowling a full game, though. For the percentage, you have to win a full game of bowling, because you can do a half game or a full game. And what we're going to do now is a full game. Like I said, though, you can wait on this if you want to wait to do it with a friend activity, like a friend that you actually have to do stuff with for 100%, which I'll, once again, bring that up when the time comes. But I'm going to go ahead and do this now. So that way, when we bowl with a friend later on, we only have to do the half games.
Hey there, handsome. Come on, let's get going.
Sure thing. So, like I said, what we're going to do is bowling. Now, see, what I was hoping to do here, though, is darts with her, but see that bar icon up there? Sometimes it'll show it being a bar or darts. I don't know why it always changes, but decided to do both.
Really like the new car, Niko. You're wearing that. Good. You look good. So, thanks for taking me out again.
No problem.
I've never dated a foreign guy before. A lot from another planet, but none from another country.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me about Niko Bellic.
There is not much to tell. I just moved here.
I know, and you live with your cousin. What do you guys do?
I don't have regular work yet.
So, what did you do in Europe?
I worked in tourism, in travel industry.
Did you fight in the war?
Sure.
How was that?
How do you think it was? Seeing your friends die? Seeing men have their legs blown off? It ruined me.
I'm so sorry.
Me too. And maybe here, things will be different.
Alright, just went skipped all the way over here to this to the bowling area. Now all you have to do is, of course, just drive into the marker. You, of course, go along the little boardwalk here. into the marker, and it'll automatically start the bowling.
Do you know that some criminals meet at bowling alleys because the ambient sound drowns out bugs?
Want to be my next wife?
Okay, so press LB to bowl, press A to play a full game.
See a bowler before me. Go ahead. Choose a lane.
Now, I already explained how to win at bowling easily. I'll probably, yeah, I'll probably put that as a card or something if you want to go back to the instructions video of that. But I'll kind of give it the brief explanation again. So when you bowl, okay, I'll skip her turn. Do 2 full steps to the left, set up, and then do the right stick completely down, then straight up. Fairly quickly, down, then up. Pretty much in that timing, down, up, if that makes sense. Anyway, and again, though, if you could get 3 strikes in a row, you will get the achievement or trophy Gobble Gobble. I went ahead and just skipped all the way to the end here. As you can see how I did there. Definitely won that game. Alright, so when you win a full game of bowling, that will add to your percentage. Again, if you want to wait until you have to bowl with a friend for their activity, you can do that, but like I said, I wanted to go ahead and do that now, so when I do bowl with a friend, I'll just do half games later on, and that will put us at 16.02% towards 100% completion. Oh, and here's a little extra thing. Yep, kids, you might want to turn down your volume if... I'm gonna... Yeah, just kind of do this. Since I know we are at full fondness with her, press A to try your luck.
Can I come in?
I shouldn't, but I like you.
Great. Oh, hey, listen. I respect you.
Sure, Niko, sure. Alright, so just kind of give you a little heads up here. Yep. Getting invited in is pretty much chitty chitty bang bang.
Oh, that's great. Speak up a little. Oh, you're special.
Yep.
That girl's a good listener.
Yeah, so there we go. And of course, that'll show our stats with Michelle, which will be down in the player bit here. Michelle fondness is now at 100%. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of throw that in just to show you all what that little part is like, because I didn't do it last time. So I did it this time. Anyway. So now the next activity will be the darts, and you have to win at a game of darts. So I went ahead and called Michelle again after saving a couple times to get to the next day. Hopefully this time will be with the full game of darts. Just to, go ahead and do it with her. Why not? Again, you can save this activity with the friend if you want. But I wanted to go ahead and just get all the normal activities that we need for ourselves. And see, now it's showing the darts icon.
You to wear the same outfit. I like it.
Anyway, so, yep, remember last time it was a bar icon. This time it's darts icon. Again, I don't know why that always changes, but whatever. So now that it is darts, darts is actually very easy to win. I'll explain it once we get inside, and this is the only area I think they could really do darts in the city, if I remember correctly. At least at the beginning of the area, this is where you have to play the darts.
Darts? I haven't done that for the longest time.
So press LB to play darts with Michelle, or whoever you bring to play darts with. You do it with little Jacob and other people. So you have to, within the 20 numbered sections, score points. Hitting one of the large portions of the section scores you single points, times 1. The number shown on this is the number shown on the outer rim, which is kind of hard to read for me, but hitting within the outer band scored you double points for that dart, and then the middle band scored you triple points, which is actually pretty cool. The bullseye is the circle in the center of the board. The outer ring scores 25. The central black circle is 50. So you have to reduce your score to exactly 0, but remember the winning dart must hit a double. You can't double out or anything like that. Like, you have to try to work with the math here. So you all start at 301 points, and you have to bring that down to 0. So you see we have the little reticle there on the dartboard, and you go.
How much longer are we gonna do this?
Hold in the right bumper to kind of hold your breath. You always want to try to go for the bullseye if you can. See, there we go, 75.
Niko, hey.
There we go, 176 points remaining. So I'm just gonna, absolutely speed this up, because yes, it will take a little while. There we go, 51 points remaining. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to, I'm gonna go ahead and do a double there. Let's see here. Sorry, just trying to think of. Okay, there we go. 9 points remaining. And so I know that with 9 points remaining, trying to think of like. Okay, so 6 points remaining. So I know that my winning one has to be a double 3.
I think I've won.
There we go. Because, you know, the outer rim is 2 times 2, and 3 times 2, of course, is 6. And that's all I needed left. So I won. So that is it for that. Like I said, darts is very easy. Just remember, you can hold down the right
did
bumper
well, Niko.
to temporarily hold your
Valerie?
breath.
We haven't spoken in a while.
Good, I think.
Good. She's a great girl. I really like her.
Me too. Nice girl.
Yeah, she's done well. She comes from a very poor background.
No, I come from a poor background. You people don't know what poor is.
Hey, I'm sorry. By our standards, she comes from a rough part of South Bohan, full of crooks and killers. I imagine she knows some very dangerous people. And she's so normal.
Yes, really normal.
I really like her. And I think I like you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. You're kind of cute.
Okay, well, cool. Anyway, so that is it, and actually that is actually all the activities that we really have to do. So we did the bowling, we did the darts, and yeah, okay, cool. So that will put us at 17.27% towards 100% completion, and that is actually it for this video as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Hope these activities helped you out in some way. You know, the explanation of them. Love you all. Peace out. Adios. Alright everyone, well I hope that video helped you out in some way. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you want to see the next video in the series, then just click this top video right here or the one right underneath it to see another random video on my channel. So thank you all for watching and see you next time.